During this pandemic, some companies, they are doing extremely well, and some companies, they are struggling. So sometimes you might want to be an upcoming entrepreneur or an emerging entrepreneur. So for that, you might want to be an exportee as well. So to help you out, to give you some procedure knowledge, we thought as Advent team that we want to release some logistics based video clips. So if you want to be an exporter, there's a procedure to follow. So let's learn what are those procedures. And the first step, sometimes if you want to find a market, definitely you might have to do a market research and find out what sort of a requirement is there in globally. So once you find out the global requirements, and once you find out what products can cater to the global market, that's an opportunity for you to find out a list of potential buyers. So get the potential buyers list, write to them, communicate with them, and try to share some knowledge of your products with them. And once you communicate, and if you feel okay, this client is going to be a potential buyer for me, okay, that's the time that you need to consider of registering a company. So this company either can be a sole proprietorship company or a partnership company, or it can be a private limited company. So once you register a private limited company or a proprietorship company or a partnership company, you also have to obtain export licenseship from Sri Lanka Customs. So there's a procedure to follow as well of getting that licenseship. And once you get that licenseship, you're ready as an exporter. And also, mind you, there's another thing that you have to consider. When you become an exporter, depending on the product that you are expecting to export, sometimes you might have to obtain export license. So if you have to obtain licenseships, definitely you have to get it done through the Imports Export Control Department, and you have to obtain that before you ship any kind of products. And then when you discuss with your buyer, it's become a sales contract. So if the buyer willing to, so you have to send a pro forma invoice to the buyer. So we call it as a quotation to the buyer. So that quotation or the pro forma invoice contains everything about the payment terms, how long they are going to, whether it's a LC or whether it's a TT. So what payment terms are going to be, those things we are going to learn in the future. And also, once you have that payment terms and once the quotation is done, you need to identify what method that you're going to use to ship this cargo, either air freight or sea freight. So all these things are in this export procedure list that you have to learn. So we are going to help you out in sharing our knowledge free of charge. So please do subscribe us and stay in touch with us. And we are looking forward to help you to be a great exporter of this country.